Hey Moms on the Go, we thank you for watching another edition of our freelance business tutorials. So today the tutorial that we are going to go over is about 5 real ways to make money from home. There's a lot of stuff on the internet about making money, and they're like surveys and gift cards and stuff like that. Well, I've done that, and I have made some points and purchased some things, got some free gift cards, but we're talking about we want to make real cash, right? Real cash, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to make real cash. We're not here to take surveys and do things like that. So we know that if we make, that we have to work in order to make this and to make it work, okay? We have to work. So nothing is in life is free. I'm trying to get my camera here for my money. So nothing in life is free. We know that. So we know that we're going to have to put some hard work into it, and we're just going to have to find that niche that works for us, right? Right. So we're going to talk in this video about 5 ways that we can make money from home. So anybody can do this. These are pretty much simple things where you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money and buy a lot of things. Um, you can just do these, and in a little or no time, within a day or so, that you can be up and running. So we're talking about 5 of them right now, and then we're going to talk about maybe another 5 in the next video, okay? So I don't want to overwhelm you guys. So right now, we're talking about 5 real money making opportunities. No fluff. We're not trying to get clickbait or anything like that. We're actually trying to help you guys. So one of the things that you can do is you can visit our website at www.momsonthego.com. And on there, we have a lot of freelance opportunities, a lot of freelance information for you. So you want to make sure that you bookmark our site and you go to it as well. So we're going to have a PowerPoint possibly attached to this video, right? So you guys can follow along. Some of you like to listen, and some of you like to watch, and some of you are visual. So I decide I'm pretty visual, so I like PowerPoint presentations. So I thought you guys might be, some of you might be visual also. So we want to keep everybody in tune and working together, okay? So the first one that we're going to talk about is being a tutor. So a tutor is one of the more popular things that you can do on the internet, well, off the internet. If you go and search, tutor is going to be one of those things that you're going to find that can make you really good money. So I've been a tutor, and I won't give anybody advertising here. Maybe later if someone wants to pay me for advertising. Okay, you can do that in my videos. But right now, I'm just going to talk about basic tutoring. So in order to tutor, it's pretty easy. You can go about tutoring a couple of different ways here, but tutoring is a field that's always in great demand. The students always need extra help on various subjects in school. So if you were good in math or algebra or writing, or if you want to do elementary and you want to help kids that are, little bitty kids, you can do that. You can tutor them. So I specifically um, tutored some kids, a few of them I had, with this company, and they basically had their portal, right? And they found these parents that went out, and they paid to find a tutor for their son or daughter, right? And then they booked through the company, and then I'm part of one of their tutor databases for their tutors. And what happened was that once the people, um, I'm trying to get my words together here. So once they got on the company's website and they found it and they decided their child needs a tutor or whatever, they went on there, pulled up a database. Somehow I received emails saying there's someone in this area that needs to be tutored. Well, I narrowed my area down to like so many miles because I didn't want to drive all over the place. I wasn't really getting paid that much money. The company was actually getting more money than I was. Um, and, and they had a lot of restrictions. So it's good if you just want to work under someone else or under another company and you don't want to do this hard footwork to try and get yourself out there. You can do that, or but you're going to find out you're doing all the legwork, you're using your printer, your ink, everything, and these companies are making a lot of money off of you, and yet you're doing all the work, right? So once I found out that I was actually doing all the work, spending all the time searching and for the right curriculum, they didn't have a curriculum for me to go by. I had to search for the right curriculum for my students. I decided that, I don't think I want to work for them anymore. Once I found out how much money they were making for me, they were making, if it was an 80-20 thing, they were getting 80%, I was getting 20. And I think that I could have done this by myself. Granted, yeah, would have maybe taken a little bit more work from me. Um, but that's what I want to tell you guys. I think that tutoring is good. I believe it is because I did make money from it. Again, I got my tutors, I got the students from this company. So it wasn't that much work that I had to do. Okay. So, um, sorry. See here, excuse me. Okay, sorry. I had to wipe my nose and everything. Okay, so in order to be a tutor, you have to know that that's something you want to do, that's your passion. So my passion, I love kids, and I was really rewarded by teaching them and seeing how they developed and how they blossomed and how they caught on to tutoring. So you have to know your why, and that's the reason that you're going to be tutoring. I don't know what's wrong with my nose. Sorry, people. So the reason that you can become a tutor, number one, is for the extra money, right? That's why we're here. We're here to see how can I make extra money. So that's one of the reasons that you become a tutor. The next one is because you're going to have flexible hours. Tutors have flexible hours. I was able to make my own schedule and tutor when I wanted to. I wanted to go where I wanted to, when I wanted to, pretty much my thing, right? I wanted to do when I wanted to do and where I want to do it. Now I did, um, the people that was sent to me, they had ideas and they had things that, like I want to tutor in this area, I want to tutor at my home. Well, if I didn't feel comfortable about the area, then we met at a library, right? So libraries have like separate rooms that you can go into and you can do your tutoring and all that. So I decided to do that for that particular family. Actually, both my families or several of my families, we worked in the library, okay? So again, that's extra money. You had flexible hours. It was rewarding because it made me feel good to be able to teach the students and they learned and I see how they developed. And it's great work experience. It's something to put on your resume. It's something that you can put on your resume, tell other people about, and word of mouth is really good for that. So the next thing you would need to know is the steps on becoming a tutor. So first of all, you need to be able to know something, right, about a specific subject. You need to have graduated high school and possibly college. There are some companies out there, and I won't mention their name as well. If you don't have a college degree, no matter what, they won't hire you, right? Because a lot of these tutoring jobs want people that graduated from high school, number one. And number two, they want people that have a college degree. So that's one of the things. You can't just, not have finished high school and decide to tutor someone's child, because they're going to want to know, what have you done? They want to know your credentials, something about you. So you need to graduate high school or college. You can research different tutoring companies. Like I told you, there was several out there, and I dealt with one particular, but there is another one out there as well, and there's probably several, right? And then the next thing, if there's any training or anything like that that you need to do, which I never went through any kind of training, right? Because I knew the curriculum and I knew what to do. I have kids, so I taught my kids. I homeschooled them, so I knew exactly what to do and how to go about doing it. And if you help your kids with homework already, then you're already a tutor, right? Because that's basically what you need to know. And you need to check with your state to see if you need to get licensed, any kind of licensing or anything. And then you need to advertise, whether it's word of mouth, whether you go to the schools, whether you talk to parents, whether you go to PTA meetings, whether you put notes on cars or flyers on cars, and you need to set your rates. Make sure that and when you're setting your rates, you go online, you look at the competition, you see what your area, your state, and your area is doing as far as competition, right? And make sure your rates are pretty comparable to what everybody else is charging. For instance, most places, if you charge between 15 an hour on up, depending on what subject you're teaching, or if you're teaching something like the GMAT or the SAT or the ACT, you can charge more than that, right? If you're pretty much well versed on that. Okay, so again, steps to becoming a tutor is you need to have graduated high school or college. Uh, look into your research for tutoring companies if you're not going to do it by yourself. Complete any training, get licensed, advertise your business, and set your rates. Okay? So then the next thing that we're going to decide is what specialization or age group that you're going to work with. I prefer to work with elementary students because I felt like they learn quickly. And if their parents are following up. So if the parents are not following up, then it's a little bit more difficult, right? So you're going to want to make sure that the parents are following up with whatever homework that you're giving the students. Okay, so the specializations that you can look into, they're like the ACT, SAT, the GMAT, lots of different specializations. You can do reading and writing, you can do math, you can do special education, and you can do study skills, right? Any of those, there's probably other ones that you can do to work with the kids and work with any kind of specialization, and you can go and do that as well. So how much money can I expect to earn as a freelance private tutor? So private tutors can set their own rates. Most tutors can make anywhere from, again, $15 to $40 an hour. So if you add that up, that's good money, right? If you tutor 2 students 2 times a week, you can earn $60 to $80 an hour for 1-hour sessions each. Normally, the parents will buy into 1-hour sessions each. And it may not sound like a lot at first, but when you add it up, you can make a good side hustle income from tutoring. So if you guys have any other questions about tutoring, since I've done that, you can please leave a description or a question in the description, and I will return all questions answered promptly. Okay? So moving on to number 2, a professional reviewer. So I know most of you guys have seen or been on Yelp, or let's see, what are some other ones? Yelp. People have their personal sites. Oh, Amazon, Walmart. Anybody has put reviews about products. So when you buy or purchase products, if you give your review, you're a professional reviewer. and professional reviewers make good money. So freelance reviewers can not only just earn money for their work, but they also earn free product as well. So not only will you get get your money for what you do, you can also get free product from a lot of companies. Let's say if you're a makeup reviewer and you review different makeups, lipsticks, eyeshadows, hair products, anything like that, these companies can start sending you product, right, for you to review and give your honest opinion. Don't lie just to make the company look good. Get stuff that you like and that you want to use. I've seen so many YouTubers out there recently who are recanting their reviews, right? Because they went out there and started reviewing products, and all of a sudden, the product wasn't as good as they said it was, and they're on there crying and appealing to everyone about different reviews, for what they sent, let people go out and buy. And if they have 1 million viewers, 1 million subscribers, you're going to say, oh, that person knows what they're talking about. Not necessarily so. They may not really know what they're talking about, right? Or then again, they may, but make sure you know what you're talking about and you're just not reviewing stuff just simply to get money, right? Be honest. Review things that you like to review or that you like, products that you like. So the next thing, so this, again, a professional freelance reviewer is a very lucrative and profitable job for anyone who wants to work at home and set your own hours. Pretty much, you buy things every day at the store, whether it's food, whether it's shoes, whether it's clothes, whether it's makeup, whether it's hair products, whether it's a comb, whether it's scissors, tape, um, measuring tape, anything. I'm just grabbing things on my desk, and a highlighter, anything you can think of, you can review it. Oh, yeah, and wine. Hey, for you wine connoisseurs, thought I'd get a drink in while I'm talking. So anyway, anything you think of to review, you can review it, right? And that's a freelance professional reviewer, and you can make some good money from it. So what the types of reviewer, again, we'll go over that again. So you can do product reviews, book reviews, beauty reviews, clothing reviews, anything you can think of, hardware, things for the tools outside, inside your house, dog items, anything you can professionally review. You can get free product and you can get money while you're doing it. So steps to becoming a reviewer. The first step is to decide what's your niche. What do you want to do? Let's not pick everything I just named out to you. Let's say that you want to do wine. Again, a reason to get a sip. Let's say you want to do wine. There's tons of wines. Pick one of them. Write a review. Write a detailed review. Taste the wine. What does it taste like? How much did it cost? Where did you buy it? Where is it from? Everything, if you're a wine connoisseur and you know about wine, put it in your review. The more information you provide to people, the better off your reviews are going to be, the better off the chances are that you're going to get these wineries, not winos, wineries, to come back and say, hey, I want to advertise on your site. I want you to review my product. Here, let me send you a free thing of wine. Hey, let me send you something to complement wine. What about wine and what about cheese and crackers? Wine goes along with everything, be it that it's fruit or be it that it's steak or everything. So you can piggyback off of that, and your advertisers can be a wide range. So that's basically just wine we're talking about. So anything under the sun that you can review, products like baby products, strollers, baby wipes, baby lotion. If you have a new baby, that's what you should be previewing, reviewing baby products, right? So the next thing is you decide what your niche is. That was your niche, right? You decide which one you want. Make sure your niche is or your niche, not niche, your niche is always something that you like and that you enjoy, because if you enjoy it, then it's not work to you, it's fun, right? So just like I like making videos and I like teaching, I like educating people, it's not really work to me, it's fun, right? So you're going to want to always do something that's fun, and you feel like you never work once you do something that's fun, right? If you do something you have to do, it's more like work. So we want this to be fun. Okay, then the next step you're going to do is create a blog or a YouTube channel, just like I'm doing right now. I like teaching, I like educating people. So whether I'm cooking, whether I'm doing tutorials or making these videos, I am always teaching something, educating people on something. People want to learn, they want to know, and everybody has something in their head, something up here that you can teach people, right? Teach them how to do. So you create a blog or a YouTube channel. Later on, I'll show you how. I think down here below, I think we talk about blogs as well. But I'll have a class that I'll teach you how to make a blog. It's pretty simple. We'll walk you through it. You have any questions, I'm there, right, to answer it. So make sure that you bookmark us now and come back and look out for that class to show you how to make a blog and how to set up your YouTube channel, anything like that. So you're going to want to definitely do those. Next thing you want to do is write or vlog your first review. So you either write, if you're going to have a blog, you're going to be writing quite a bit, right? And if you don't like writing, you might want to hire like a virtual assistant or something like that, which is something I do as well, along with social media management. But if you don't like writing, hire someone, a family member or a student or something like that, or trade for services if you don't like writing, because you really need to have in your blog quite a bit of writing, right? Um, and if you're vlogging is basically a video log, and you can go about opening your box, showing them what's in the box, telling them every little bit of detail. People like to know details. They like to know how this works, what did you think about it, how you felt about it, should I buy it, why should I buy it, everything like that. So you're going to want to give them all that information, right? Everything you know about the product and more, right? And you're going to want to put that in your blog or your vlog. Okay. The next thing is you build your subscriber base. However that happens, you build your subscriber base. Almost everybody has a social media site, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube. Just consistently try to build your base, your subscriber base, right? Sometimes it's hard, and I won't lie to you, because it's been hard getting subscribers to my channel, so subscribe. It's good information, right? I give good information. So subscribe to my channel, and it's hard to get people to subscribe. A lot of people like to subscribe to jokes and fun and this and that. Okay, that's cool, but this life is not always about laughing. It's about making money and paying your bills and having fun in the process. So this is the process, right? So build your subscriber base. Start contacting companies about reviewing their product. Once you review their product, all you have to do is contact these companies and let them know, hey, I'm about to write a post on your product, just to let you know if there's anything that I forgot or anything that you want me to put on here, please let me know, right? They may respond back, they may not respond back. Who knows? You need to let them know. Start contacting these companies. Hey, I would like to write a product review on your pen, and it's Bic. I don't know. I'm sure there's contact information for Bic out there. Or if I bought this wine at Trader Joe's, I mean, hey, whatever the name brand is or whatever, um, contact them. Let them know that you're writing something about them, right? So again, to recap that, to the steps to becoming a reviewer, you find your niche, decide what it is, create a blog or a YouTube channel, write or vlog your first review, build your subscriber base, and start contacting companies about reviewing their product. Okay. And maybe lastly, I think this is my last slide on this one, is how much money can I earn? Well, again, you can earn free product, which is always great. I love to get free stuff, free services, trips, movies, whatever. You can review Airbnbs, you can review hotels. You get free stays at hotels. You go to the movies for free, anything that you like. And if one thing piggybacks off of something else, then start writing about this and maybe adding another niche in with it, right? So the next thing is marketing firms. They normally pay $3 to $150 per product review. So if you get a hold of those companies, you can make $150. Can you add that up if you, let's say, write about or review 5 different products in a day? So 5 times 150, what is that, like 700, right? Is that right? 700? 150 and 5. No, that is 750. Okay, 750. So that's easy, right? To make $750 if those marketing firms will pay that amount of money, and they'll pay more than that as well. Okay, moving on. Our third money-making opportunity here, side hustle, is a virtual assistant. I kind of mentioned that a little while ago. If you don't like writing, you can hire you a virtual assistant to do the writing for you. It's going to cost you a little bit more, and you're trying to make money, not spend money. So if I suggest, you're right. Okay. So a virtual assistant is basically a person who provides various services to small or large businesses. Virtual assistants can do a lot of different types of jobs. Most virtual assistants prioritize and specialize in certain categories that they may have been trained at some point to do. For instance, some virtual assistants, they work with numbers well, whether it's a CPA, whether it's bookkeeping, anything that deals with numbers, then that's their specialization. If they do social media management, then they specialize in social media management. They know how to get you followers, they know how to get your product out there, they know that type of thing. So they may specialize in Instagram, they may specialize in Facebook, whatever it is, that's their niche for that virtual assistant. So if you're going to be a virtual assistant and you can do resumes, hey, do resumes, make money from that. Find a niche, something that you can do, and then capitalize on it. Okay. So next, example services provided. So typing. Okay. So I'm back. So again, we're talking about examples of services that you can provide. Typing, email responses. Some people can't, they don't have time to check their email accounts. You can do that. You can do typing. You can do errand services. You can do appointment setting or reminding, social media management. You can write for blogs, errand services, call center, answering service. All of that falls under virtual assistant. Anything you can do from your computer at home is a virtual assistant, right? And then how can I get my clients? A lot of people ask these questions about their clients, how to get the clients. First of all, you can network with your friends, family members, coworkers. Let them know what you're doing. This is not a multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing, direct marketing is not one of those companies. This is something that you're doing as a freelance virtual assistant on your own. So network, you have to talk. If you want to make money out there, you have to talk. So make sure that you open your mouth and you start talking about what you're doing and you're happy about it and you're smiling about it. If someone doesn't need this service right now, guess what? They may need it later, right? Smile, talk, be friendly, let people know what you do. Next thing is work for free. I don't particularly like to work for free, but if you're going to get your foot in the door, get some kind of experience, you might want to take a few small jobs and work for free. One thing I'm going to talk about really fast. Be careful about advertising on Craigslist. I've read a bunch of virtual assistant type things, and they would say go on Craigslist and advertise and those kind of things. But I did that and I got a bunch of fluff from Craigslist. So if you try it, good. I hope it works out for you. It didn't work for me. So I don't want to do Craigslist. I got a hold to one guy that had me posting properties that he had for rent in different areas. He was very pushy, but oh gosh, I'm having flashbacks again. Time for another glass of wine. Another sip, y'all. I'm not a lush, but anyway, this guy had me posting things, and I told him, okay, after a couple of posts, I did that for free. And then I said, you know what? Okay, you need to pay me some upfront money, and then I will continue the work. Well, he gave me a song and dance about paying me, and he was going to pay, and he's honest, and whatever, and he wasn't. He started kind of threatening me. I have emails to prove it. So if anybody asks you to post property stuff, don't do it. It's probably a fake and someone sitting behind a computer with no time. I mean, like, I'm sorry. They must have a lot of time to do everything because, oh, geez, that was a nightmare, right? I tried to trust the guy and it didn't work. So never again. I don't want to deal with Craigslist. So if you want to try it, hey, go ahead. But I warned you. Okay, so the next thing is that you need to set up your web page, IG, Facebook, whatever you use as far as social media. Set that up and start letting people know what you do. Ask your friends to follow you. My friends on Facebook, a lot of them, some of them will follow me, but okay, we'll leave it there. Let me just think on that. My mom and the elderly people used to say, if you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. I'm not talking about all of my people on Facebook. I'm talking about some. Okay, so let's go on. Um, so next thing you might want to do is pay for a small advertising spot, in Facebook or Instagram. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy to do that. So you might want to look into that. Cold calling or email potential clients. Even if people spam you with emails, spam them back. Make sure you create an account on somewhere that you don't have your professional stuff going to and send emails, right? People still check their emails. I get a ton every day, right? Ask for referrals. If you know anyone, you have any friends that need to do this or somebody need to do that, ask for referrals, right? I recently just booked a job with one of my friends, just talking with her on the phone. One of our classmates had actually passed away, and I was just talking with her and she was telling me how, she was trying to get these things done and the people that she had hired and she was thinking that was going to help her didn't really help her. And I said, hey, I can help you. So guess what? I helped her, and guess what? She paid me, right? Cha-ching. That's where we are. Okay? So, referrals work. Don't discredit anyone. Be nice to everyone. Okay? And then How much money can I earn from being a virtual assistant, right? Virtual assistants can name their own worth. Don't undermine your worth. That's one thing I have to say. Don't ever undermine your worth. You're worth a lot. You don't have to charge a lot, but make sure you don't undermine your worth, okay? You're not the next McDonald's or Jack in the Box with one down the street. Know your worth. So some virtual assistants can earn anywhere from $10 to $30 per hour, or even up to $100 per hour, right? Some companies will use virtual assistants, small companies usually, so they don't have to pay out insurance, right? They don't have to pay out medical insurance. So why not pay you an extra $100 an hour to get this project done, or something done that they don't want to hire or bring someone else in, and they can hire you to do it, right? There's a lot of companies out there also that provide work to you. So if you don't want to go out and find your work, the work can come to you, right? So we may talk about some of that later. I may have some more blog posts on the site about that, but just let that simmer for a minute. Okay, and some VAs, virtual assistants, can set their own rates by the job or by the month, depending on the job, right? When I was doing work for my friend, we really didn't discuss, which is kind of scary, but we didn't discuss how much she was going to pay me. She actually just paid me an amount, right? Normally you want to discuss with people because there's ongoing fees and stuff. If you're constantly checking emails and you're responding to emails or whatever, you know, there's ongoing fees that you're going to have to charge, because you can't do that for free, right? It takes time. It takes time out of your day. So make sure you discuss that. And that's pretty much it to the virtual assistant, right? The next one is an e-commerce seller, right? I think we're maybe on our fourth one, maybe. Is our e-commerce seller. So an e-commerce seller, basically what that is a person who sells goods or services over the internet, right? That's Amazon, that's Walmart, that's you, that's Etsy or something like that, or whatever. If you're selling a product, you're a freelance e-commerce reseller is what you are. So any person who sells goods or services over the internet, that is a $27 trillion business. Did you hear me? $27 trillion could be part of your money. What can I sell? So that's something that you may ask yourself, well, if I'm an e-commerce seller, what can I sell? I don't know. Excuse me. Anything that sells, you can sell it. Anything from books to automobile parts. It's a big range of things that you can sell. There's a lot of companies out there where you can buy wholesale. You can go and get products, you know, from retailers that are 75% off, and you can sell those products. I can't think of what that's called, but that's actually called something, because I'm on a list and they talk about that on the list, and I just don't remember actually what that name is right now. Okay, so I may think about it in a little bit. So where do you sell? Where do I sell? So you ask. You can sell on a blog. We talked about that a couple of screens away. A blog, you can sell on your website, you can sell on Amazon, you can sell on Shopify, Etsy, we talked about that, or eBay, right? Those are just a few places that you can sell. eBay is still pretty popular right now. I don't use it as much. I've posted things on there and didn't sell that good. Facebook, yeah, I've sold several things, cars, barbecue pits, trailers, food trailers. No, I saw my food trailer on eBay, right? So those are all the places that you can sell your e-commerce items, right? So what is the best product to sell today? So today, let me just give you a few because there's a lot of things that you can sell. So one of the things that you can sell is health related products. So that's pretty popular. Anything health related you can sell. However, if you're talking about reselling on Amazon, Amazon is very strict policy on resellers, right? Because they sell certain things and you can sell certain things, or you have to get approved, but some things you can't, okay? So health related products, anything related to health, whether it's vitamins, whether it's a leg brace, whether it's a toe brace, aspirin, um, anything health, anything related to health, sell it, resell it, find a good price, become a reseller, okay? Any on the go product. There's a lot of products out there that's on the go. I'm taking it with me, I'm going. I'm taking it with me, I'm going. Fast, this is the world we live in. I want this, I want to take it, I want to buy it, I'm going. Okay? So any on the go product. You know, I saw Khloe Kardashian um, like years ago, she purchased this cup. And I was like, whoa, I like that. It was a cup, it's a long, clear cup. It had a nice color top and it had a thing on the inside that was colored. It was a diffuser, right? And she would put her little fruit in there and she would have her diffused water. Hey, I bought that because I saw her drinking that and I thought it was cool. That was on the go. Bought one for my husband. I bought one for myself. I put our fruits in it, put his in the refrigerator. He'd take it when he goes to work and he'd drink his water. On the go. There's lunch bags, lunch pails, anything that's on the go, that's quick, that's going to save people time, you can purchase it. Okay? So the next thing is anything CBD. You know what? But make sure that you research the CBD products. They're pretty popular right now, but I just saw a new special the other day about CBD products, and you just want to make sure that you check into it because there's a lot of companies out there that are selling fake CBD products, and you don't want to get into that. You want to be a legit freelancer, right? You want to have a good reputation, right? And I want to help you have a good reputation. The next thing is reusable food wrap containers. So I saw somewhere, I don't know where, I don't remember, but I see them everywhere now. There's like food storage containers. Everybody's doing meal preps, and there was a meal prep was black and had a couple of compartments and a top on it. When I'd go to school, excuse me, and I did subbing also, and I'd put my food in there and I'd take it to school, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty easy. So anything like that, to go container, something to just grab and go, you know, perfect. Drink, cups, food, whatever, grab and go. Hey, people are buying it. Fun socks. Socks are popular. They're so cute now. There's so many that you can buy at a discount price. It's an idea. I just thought of an idea. Let me write that on my to-do list. Excuse me. My son loves socks. When he goes places and he buys these socks, they're pretty cool. He loves them. He actually bought one the other day. He came home and it was actually some weed socks. And I was like, hey, why do you have those weed socks on? Oh, you noticed that? Yes, I did. I noticed it. I didn't like it, but whatever. You know, he's older. He doesn't, hopefully he didn't do weed. I don't know. Hey. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't. He's a good kid. Love you if you're watching this. So the next thing is specialty teas or coffees. We love tea and coffee. This is a world of coffee and tea lovers. So anything that, if you can get a hold of some specialty teas or coffee, get it. Resell it. Make sure it's a good supplier that you trust, right? And you can sell that. I'm giving you guys a lot of ideas. So the next one is beauty products or eco-friendly products. Says it all. Girls are always, I'm pretty natural. I don't like a lot of makeup, but when I do buy it, I like pretty discount prices, but I make sure the products are good, whatever. So beauty products or eco-friendly products is something that you might want to do as well. Smart smart backpacks. I saw a little kid. They're probably making them already. He was being bullied at school, and he had a backpack that he created, and he had cameras on that backpack that he put on there himself. So I'm pretty sure that he had someone make it by now, like a prototype. And so that's a good idea to have is smart backpack. So if you find a supplier or someone that has it, and also flying back and forth to the airport, I've been seeing these like covers, like suitcase covers, and people put these suitcase covers. I'm pretty sure it's so they'll know what suitcase is there. It's for people that have different things. I usually just tie a scarf around mine, but I like those covers because guess what? When I was at the airport, it was raining, I guess, a few times, and my suitcase, it was cloth, kind of a cloth, dirty. So anyway, that might be something you might want to look into as well. That's, a little extra there for you. Also, as an e-commerce freelance reseller, where do I start? So if you want to know where you start, first of all, you find a product to sell, you name your business, you build your web page or blog, and you get your product. You order your product. You are going to have to spend a little bit, of course, to make money. You have to spend a little bit of money, right? And then you start selling your product, right? Talk it up, sell it. And then the next question is, how much money can I earn from being a freelance e-commerce reseller? This is huge. I just told you in the very beginning that it's a $27 trillion business. Amazon earns in excess of $268 billion alone in the US, right? So you can be part of that. You can earn, excuse me, you can earn as much or as little as you want. Okay, so we're winding down, people. I know this is a long video, but I hope you guys are sticking with me. This is our fifth one, and this is about the blogger. Okay, so this is our last one on this particular video. So it's about a blogger, okay? What is a blogger? A blogger is a person who regularly writes material and content for blogs or vlogs, right? This is kind of what we've been talking about with all these other things. So this person regularly writes material for blogs or vlogs. A blogger is basically a writer, right? A person who writes, okay? What does a blogger actually do? So a blogger creates content for a particular niche interest. They can either blog for themselves or other businesses. So you're a blogger, but you can be paid to blog, or you can blog for yourself, right? So there's a couple of different things. You can do both, and you can make more money, right? These are legitimate ways to make money in 2020 and beyond. Blogger, there are people that blog that make thousands of dollars a day. I'm not just talking about four figures, I'm talking about 5 and 6 figures, maybe 7 figures, right? So if your blog gets up there and gets going, you can be one of those people that are sitting here talking about it right now, like this is what you're going to do, right? These are the blogs. This is what people do, and they make money. Do they make money overnight? No, and I'm not going to sit there and tell you you're going to make money overnight. But if you keep writing and you keep blogging and you don't give up and you just get started, money, right? You can make it. Okay. How much money can a blogger earn? Again, I just went over that just a little bit. Bloggers can make between $3.50 a day, which is very minimal, to $1,000 to $10,000 a month, which is really good, and more, right? Because I know of people, I've read it, that make a lot more blogging, right? Really experienced bloggers that have stayed the course, continued writing, have made $30,000 a day or a month. Some earn millions, right? Some have has sold their blogs to big companies like AOL, and um, they're making money with those blogs. Okay. So next, is a blogger a job or a hobby? Well, it's whatever you want. I mean, you want it as a job, you want it to make money, you want to be a freelancer. It's really whatever you want to do. You can make money at blogging though. You have to commit. You have to work. You have to make an effort. It's not just going to happen. Okay? You can't go and you get in your car and just drive and turn on Uber or Lyft and just pick someone up. Hey, that's a freelance job as well. We're talking about blogging. You have to make a commitment, and it's hard. It's hard to make that commitment, but if you make your commitment, you stick to it, you push on, you'll be one of those people that succeed, and you can turn around and tell people about it, okay? So many bloggers just start out as a hobby and it turns into a full-time job, but a fun job. Something that if you start a blog on something that you're interested in, that you like, that you know about, it becomes fun. It's no longer a job. And you can smile, you can get up, you can go to sleep, you're happy, and hey, I like what I do. I'm providing information, I'm providing some substance to people, and I love what I do. So that's one thing that you're gonna like about being a blogger, okay? So how do I make money blogging? Okay, you can monetize your blog or your vlog. And monetizing it in a nutshell without going too deep is basically a way to make money off of your blog, whether it's from advertisers, whether it's Google AdSense, or any other advertisers or any kind of affiliate marketing programs, right? And that's another one, affiliate links. There's a lot of affiliate links around. We're going to talk about it a little bit later in maybe on my blog, momsonthego.com, or maybe in another video, and I'll explain affiliate links to you or something like that. Actually, let me write it down because that would give you a good idea of numerous affiliate links that you can sign up for and make money with, right? Because it's quite a bit of them. It's a lot of them, but you're going to have to pick the right one for whatever you're blogging about. Okay. You can also sell private ads. If you have ads, well, when you have ads, when you have a lot of content out there, you can sell private ads on your site, and you can name your price, right? Whatever you want. I've changed the concept of my website to blog, years ago, and if I wasn't interested and if I can't stay into it, then I feel like I need to change something about it, okay? So I've changed that and the format and the niche on what I want to do. And I like what I'm doing now, right? So I'm probably going to stick with it and keep that going. So you can also sell digital products like ebooks or e-courses. And we'll talk about that later, but that's just something that you can sell as well on your blog. You can sell memberships like for personal training, or memberships for cooking, recipes, or anything. You name it, you think about it. If you have any ideas you want to throw at me and, see what I think of it, or, give you an idea on where to get started, put it down in the description. Or if you don't want to tell everyone, just put something in the description and I'll contact you. Or if you can private message me on YouTube, then you can do that and I'll respond back to you as well. Okay, so that's pretty much it about blogging. And that was our number 5. I know we went on for a long time, but I'm glad you guys stuck with me. And this was my very first longest video, I believe. I'm glad I stopped here at 5 because I actually had 5 more things that I need to talk about. So I'm glad I stopped here because I think that's enough to get you guys going for real money making opportunities, right? Side hustles. I think everybody should have a side hustle, whether you're employed full time or not. If something should happen, you're going to want a side hustle, right? Something to fall back on. Don't count on these jobs 100%. Always have something to fall back on, right? And that's called a side hustle. You can call it, a side job, a part-time job, or whatever, but get your hustle on, right? So again, I thank you for watching Moms on the Go. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you bookmark us and come back. I really appreciate you guys sticking with me, and here's to success and making money. Enjoy your evening. God bless.